Across Britain, hundreds of people who identify as humanoid meet regularly. They take group classes on orgasming and how to speak to molecules, and their leader, who says he can channel Rasputin, tells them they will not be judged for thinking children are sexy. Is this a dangerous new cult? Access Consciousness insists it is not. The group says it is merely a personal development course which has transformed the lives of thousands worldwide over the last 30 years. But one ex-member, who I will call Jane, says the group programs its members to think like robots and works to change their ingrained beliefs on sex, intimacy, and family.
It's very, very clever how it is done because it's not like every other cult. It's mind control. It's very much mind control. And it's very much like, do as I tell you, although I'm not telling you. People think that they're free, but mentally they're not free. Mentally they're trapped.
Members progress through various classes to unlock new information. Jane, who made it to the highest level of courses over 2 years, says she spent around £20,000 and even quit her job for Access.
There are a lot of people in Access that live from class to class. They really just try to create the money to go to the next class. It's totally submerging. People seem to live around it, and that's the only goal, is to create enough money to go to the next class.
Courses on offer include lies, lines, and manipulation, where accessories are taught how to lie to get what they want, and the joy of orgasm, where participants are told they will be touched. In another class, demolecular manifestation and molecular demanifestation, participants learn how to speak to molecules to ask them to change, for example, to get rid of unwanted pregnancies or tumors. Access Consciousness was founded by US-based Gary Douglas, a former Scientologist. He says after his body was overtaken by the spirit of Grigory Rasputin, the Russian mystical faith healer who was assassinated in 1916, he discovered his channeling powers and set up the group. One of Douglas's more alarming views is outlined in his blog on family. He is quoted as saying,
"Young children are incredibly sexy. Instead of acknowledging this and allowing themselves to enjoy the energy without acting on it, parents most often judge themselves for being wrong for having these feelings about their children."
I spoke to the group's European director, Jonas Svensson, who would not appear on camera. He told me he'd never heard anyone in the group say children are sexy and was unaware of the group's blog post on the subject.
With children being sexy, I've not heard that way myself, and I'm not sure exactly what the context around that was. And when it comes to other things, we are a lot of times using jokes and making fun of different things in a comical way to actually lighten up the subject of it.
Svensson says Access's ideas may seem strange to outsiders because they are often taken out of context. He insists the group is not a scam nor a cult, as its members can leave at any time.
We're really aiming for having more consciousness on the planet, which would include everything and don't judge anything, and empower people to be more of them and get people to the sense that they actually do have choice and they do have possibility, and we're never trying to use or abuse anyone. We're actually just allowing people and encouraging people to choose what would work for them.
Ian Howarth is the founder of the Cult Information Centre, which supports ex-members from various cults and monitors groups of concern. He says he receives dozens of calls from people worried about friends or family members taking various personal development courses. Howarth says the groups will do whatever they can to make some money.
These groups will cash in on anything that's popular. And if people are interested in personal development, and why shouldn't they be, then they'll offer that. If people want something that's now called mindfulness, they'll offer that. If people want something that's going to be invented tomorrow, then they'll offer that too, and they do.